Hi there. Welcome to the Temptations of Troy, or whatever this is now. I haven't made a video in quite a while. The last video I made was for an MXPX box set, and since then I've been too busy. Our internet's been a bit crap, so I haven't uploaded any videos or worked on any videos. But I figured since I got another box set from the good old USA, I would do an unboxing video, and if I upload it, I upload it. Anyways, this one is from another one of my partner and I's favorite band, Five Iron Frenzy. And this one actually has been over a year. We figured we were getting it for Christmas, so we said that this was going to be our Christmas present, but it's now the end of February, so I guess we could call it our Valentine's Day present. But anyways, I'm going to open it up. I did already, instead of getting the scissors out and going through that faff, I did sort of sneakily give it a little cut before the video. So yes, I'm just going to open it up. The one good thing I will say about this box set is that I did not get nicked by the duty charges that I did on the last one, because I think somehow they put that this was only worth £7, or that's what it looks like on the shipping label. So then, you know, they didn't clock on that it was an over $200 box set. But that's okay with me. But let's get into it. Enough chit chat. I'm very excited about this one. See, there's still some ripping and stuff to do anyway, so but I've seen a lot of pictures and of this box set. So yeah, if you don't know, Five Iron Frenzy do sort of like to make a joke about things, so they decided to put their box set in a dumpster. So here it is, the Five Iron Frenzy box set. It's Put Your Waste in Its Place. So this band doesn't go as far back as MXPX, but pretty far back. I got their album Upbeats and Downbeats, I think. Oh no, up something. That way to go, Troy. Way to mess it up. Anyways, we'll see where it's in here, so we'll get it out shortly. But look at this. They even got a fire. So it's a dumpster fire. Oh, some more packaging. Oh, a little bit more packaging down here. You have to be careful when they're sending it overseas. Alright, so here is a sticker label. So you get to decorate your own dumpster. Isn't that brilliant? I love it. So yeah. So here's the first album, which is Upbeats and Beatdowns. That's it. Okay. So Upbeats and Beatdowns. This is a great album. I mean, they've always been politically charged, even though, you know, they're a Christian band, or Christians in a band, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Old West, talking about Manifest Destiny and how sort of the Americans and Christians thought that they could just kill the natives and do whatever they wanted because they were blessed by God. Pretty messed up. But anyways, you know, they've got lots of good stuff on this album. Love it. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Again, I don't want to do this for every album, but I think this one has lots of good colors. So I think it would be a good one to sort of look at and see what the color looks like with the. Okay, they've got inserts in here too, which is nice. The MXPX one didn't have inserts. They just put the stuff on the. Oh yeah, that looks very good with the. So yeah, first album, good times, fun times. Definitely played the CD a lot when I had it, but now I've got the vinyl. The next one is newest album ever. Definitely, it was their second album, but it was their newest album ever when it was released. And this one has "O Canada" on it, which is not our national anthem, or where we used to live's national anthem, my home country's national anthem. It is a song all about having to go there to get milk in a bag, and just all the lovely nuances of Canada. So definitely a great album. This one It's got some excellent tracks on it. I would say my favorite is probably One Girl Army. Just great track. I mean, I think they have a ELO cover on here too, Sweet Talking Woman, which I know a lot of people in this side of the pond like ELO. So that's good. So far, we're 3 out. Well, actually, that's an EP. That's not even an album, but it is one of the EPs that they did put in here. So that's good because I have another EP that I bought from Five Iron Frenzy. Oh, some more packaging. This one is their live album. It even has a live album. Like, how cool is that? Like, I think this is one of the ones that wasn't pressed to vinyl yet. So I think this is like a lot of people were excited for this. This album, All the Hype Money Can Buy, definitely gave that one a few spins. Don't really have, I would say, any story or anything like that. I mean, the one song that sort of stands out when I look at the track listing is probably The Phantom Mullet, but it's still a good album, great album. I think it was the last one I got when I was still like working at Foundations or volunteering my time at Foundations, as far as that goes. And then I think this is where I sort of fell away from Five Iron Frenzy a bit with this album, Electric Boogaloo. But this was the album I think that Tanya, my partner, was into the most. And I've since gotten into this album. It's a great album. Pre-Ex-Girlfriend, Farsighted. I mean, lots of great tracks on this one. But yeah, maybe we'll take a look at, because this one's more of a gray album. I'm curious to see what color this is, because I mean, some of the other ones have lots of colors, so you'd be able to figure out what that's going to be. But this one, okay, it's kind of like a weird goldy color, but that's cool. I think it goes a little bit with the sort of the Electric Boogaloo title, sort of like a yellowy gold. So that's cool, like that. Then this album, again, I wasn't really paying much attention to Five Iron Frenzy at this time, so I did sort of fell away from them from a bit. But when I met my partner, she lent this album to me, and she said that there's one song on here that reminded her of me. So I thought it was a way of her sort of telling me that she had a crush on me. But it turns out the song was sort of taking the piss out of me, because the name of the song is At Least I'm Not Like All Those Other Old Guys. So how's that one for flattery? But we did end up getting together. So, and then this was the album that they made after they got back together, because they broke up for 10 years, and I told Tanya that if they ever got back together, we'd go and see them. So as soon as they announced they were getting back together, I bought a ticket on Kickstarter, and we went down to see them in Denver. Drove all that way, 24 hours of driving straight. Well, stopped for rest stops and things, but mostly driving. But yeah, so this was the first album they came out with, The Art of Xenophobia, Battle Dancing Unicorns. It Was a Dark and Stormy Night was the first song they came back with, but this is Engine of a Million Plots. Great album. And then their most recent album, which is Until This Shakes Apart. And the funny thing is, I just actually ordered this album shortly before, probably like 4 months before they announced the box set. And I told Tanya, I wish that Five Iron Frenzy would make a box set. And then she goes, oh, if they do, you've got my permission to buy it. So I got the wife's permission. But anyways, so I bought this album, but then obviously I sent Five Iron Frenzy a message on Facebook, and they got back to me, and they said, like, very soon, or something like that, stay tuned, or like, so yeah. So now I've got this. I ended up selling this to a local record shop, Slab Records, because I knew that this was coming. So I was getting prepared to have this. So I sold my just straight black copy to them. All right, and last but not least is this is sort of a rarities one, I think, a rarities album. So it's got like the Mamma Mia cover I think is on the 7-inch that I have. So I have a 7-inch Cross of St. Andrew. When They Find You, I think that's like a newer track if I'm not wrong, because I remember listening to that, and Mike from MXPX is. So there you go. MXPX ties into this as well. Obviously both started off as Christian bands. But yeah, they've got Bacon Song, Mayonnaise Taco Monday, a dog food rhubarb pie. They got some food stuff on here. I'm sure a lot of this is nonsensical, but it'll be fun. So anyways, I'm definitely excited to play some of these vinyl and spin these records, as they say. And yeah, I feel kind of bad that I got a Soulfly box set and I never did a video for that. But I mean, it was 4 or 5 records, so I think when it's like the 5 Iron Frenzy and the MXPX, when it's like 10 or more, it feels more like an event. But yeah, there's my dumpster, so I got to put the waste back in its place. And I get to decorate that up and have fun with it. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and maybe we'll see you again soon, or maybe you'll never see this video, who knows. Anyways, I've done it now, so see ya.